Hi guys, Sandy Ingram, your hostess here on the Budget Retirement Options channel. Now in the last video, I talked about that I am in the Dominican Republic and I need to go back to Mexico. The flight from the Dominican Republic and back to Mexico City is going to be close to $1,000 US. Now if you have been listening to the channel, then you know I wrote a book, How to Travel the World, on $1,600 a month. And in this book, I explained that one of my major policies, is that I never spend over $400 in transportation when I'm traveling from point A to point B. Now, these are the three factors that help me determine if I can stay or go or travel to a particular destination. 1 is safety, 2 is cost, and 3, how far is the property from the airport. If I have to travel an entire day after my flight lands, it may not be worth it. Now, this is the basic procedure I use to determine my next stay. Now, the two destinations that I will be comparing in this video is Colombia and or Panama. And this is really going to be easy because Panama City, one of the cheapest airfare destinations from the DR, does not, and I repeat, does not allow Airbnb rentals in the inner city. Why? This is due to the fact that outside of Panama City, the supply of hotels is lower, and you can rent vacation homes for long stays. In other words, the hotel industry in Panama City has convinced the city government not to allow Airbnb in the capital city. I am not sure I want to stay outside of the main city. However, when I look at Colombia, there are some major concerns. One concern is safety and government stability. The first thing I do is go and check out the cost of living. I find the country of Colombia and I look at the cost for rent, but most importantly, I scroll down to salaries for the locals. This is where you find the truth about the cost of living. I see that the locals earn approximately, after taxes, around 1.3 million Colombian pesos, which is approximately $304 US. Now this is per month. So now I probably will need to spend 3 times this amount, or $900 US, for food and rent, in order to rent a secure, safe place where other Europeans and U.S. expats live. So yes, I can afford Colombia. The question is, will I be safe in Colombia? To answer this question, I go to the U.S. State Department website to see what they have to say. Usually they will list towns or areas where U.S. citizens should not, and I repeat, should not stay or visit. Colombia has a yellow level 3 status, and it talks about crimes. Now from here, I go over to Airbnb because regardless of what the cost of living indexes say, the bottom line is how much are the monthly rentals and will I be able to overlook the sea? It appears that I have a lot of choices, but let me filter down my choices based upon my needs, which include Wi-Fi, kitchen, entire place, pricing, and I will look at the reviews and read the description. Now on this property, the beach is 300 meters away and the property looks acceptable. It appears to be a little large for just me, so perhaps I will look for a smaller apartment right in town, close to everything, hopefully overlooking the sea, and then I will decide which property to book. This is the basic procedure I use to determine my next stay. Now, after I leave Airbnb, I go over to Airbnb experiences to see what type of tours are being offered by the locals. Then I head over to a tour company and I look for tours that I might be interested in. And this gives me a really good idea of what I can expect once I reach my new destination. Now, if I want to get a real good feeling for who's already living as an expat in Colombia, what I will do is head over to Facebook. And what I will then do is put in expats in Colombia. This is where I can get a really, really good idea of what's going on in the expat community.